Devon Allen's in here. Devon Allen's in here. Questions for Devon?
Devon, what was it like getting back from Rio? How quickly did everything kind of just seem to fall in order for you in fall camp?
I think it fell in order pretty quick. I felt really good out there. Had a lot of fun. Just getting back into shape. I mean, I'm in shape, but football shape is something I'm still working on. But other than that, I think it was a great game.
More questions for Devon? Right back at you.
Lubick said you got a standing ovation when your first day back at practice. How did that feel out there?
It felt good. It means the guys wanted me to be back, and that if you do anything and somebody's clapping for you, it means you did something good. So just be able to compete for USA in Rio, and then come back and have a whole bunch of guys rooting for me and cheering for me to be back is pretty cool.
Jawan is behind the glass wall in the back on the right. Rick.
You talk about getting in football shape. I mean, how long do you think that's going to take? Getting just couple knocks down, or are you going to take a week or what?
Oh no, today I was pretty good shape. Other than my feet hurting from cleats and stuff like that, I haven't been used to. But just running around, the games are a lot easier than practice, so I don't really have a tough time. But obviously, I want to be in better shape as the season goes on. So it feels like a piece of cake out there.
Kind of a fun question, rocking the Team USA gear versus Duck gear. Is that a tough decision for you now? Normally you guys always wear your Oregon stuff out here.
Yeah, well, this is what I wore here yesterday. So they give us all our travel stuff, and they took it back. So, yeah, I try to rock the USA gear when I can now.
I'll defend you. Marcus used to wear his St. Louis stuff.
Exactly.
Questions? Back here on the left.
Devon, how tough is it to put the Olympics behind you and start to focus on football? Did that take a while to just kind of reset and kind of think about only football?
Not really. I kind of planned to be done, my season to be over by the Olympics. So, once that ended, I took about a week in Rio and kind of enjoyed myself and, looked at all the things in Rio and then came back and I was ready to go. And now I'm back into it. Luckily, we're on the quarter system, so we're not in school yet. So it's a little bit easier to kind of transition in when I just have to focus on football. I don't have to worry about classes and stuff like that.
Right here on the right.
Devon, you already mentioned your feet hurting. What other specifics are involved in getting back into football shape?
Yeah, my feet, obviously, because I haven't been in cleats in a while. But just muscle soreness of muscles I don't use running, like my groin was real sore from cutting and stuff like that. But it's since gone away after the first couple of days of running around. So I feel pretty good. And I was a little bit sick from traveling, and so then I'm feeling better now. So yeah, everything's good.
Back on the right.
Hey, Devin, you've played with a couple quarterbacks since you've been here. How does it feel to play with Dakota Prokop now?
It felt good. Yeah, he really knows the offense. He spent a lot of time in the off season learning and making sure he got reps with all the guys, especially the receivers and running backs. So, yeah, it feels normal, just like last year and the year before that. But now we just as the season goes on, we're gonna connect more and get more confidence and more reps together, especially me and him, just because I haven't really been around too much. So I'll get some more reps with him. We can get it squared away.
Was there anything specific you had seen in Dakota when you came back that you didn't see before track season when you were with the team?
Well, I knew he could run, but it showed today he was a little bit more mobile, which is a good thing. Having a dual threat quarterback is always a good thing when you're in an offense like us, like Oregon's. And he threw the ball well, short and deep. Had a couple of long throws, a couple of short throws on target. So that's pretty much all we can ask for as receivers. When we either gonna block on the perimeter for some of our screen game and stuff like that. That's about the best you can get.
Dakota wasn't satisfied with the tempo today. What do you guys need to do to quicken that?
Yeah, I guess it was a little bit slower than practice, which we always try to push the tempo. Yeah, I think obviously lining up faster is going to be a thing. Being more comfortable with the play calling, just because it's a game situation. So we have a lot of new guys out there playing. So I think that's one thing. And also, the referees having to spot the ball kind of slows the game down a little bit too. So we can blame it on the rest for now.
Right in the middle, Tyson.
Devin, I don't know how much you would have paid attention to this, but Mark Helfrich said that Johnny Munt had his best fall that he's ever had, and that he's gotten significantly better throughout the fall. As someone who kind of airdropped into fall camp, did you happen to notice anything different with Johnny, like when you just popped in?
Yeah, I mean,
Rex Banu is available. Sorry.
no worries. I think even 2-3 years ago when he was a freshman, we called him Johnny Football because he was a playmaker at tight end, kind of fell off the map a little bit the last couple of years. But now he's kind of getting back into his role of being able to make plays. He's a great blocker, something you need in a tight end. He's super fast, super agile as an athlete. He's a big guy, 6'5", 250. So that's one of those things that, if you can move like that and you can get him the ball, it's going to be a good thing for our offense. And you saw that today. He caught a few passes and was able to turn the corner and get some more yards after catch.
All right, before I move on, somebody requested Rex. Nobody's interviewing him. Are we? All right, over here on the right. Poor guy just sitting there.
Yeah.
Warren on the right over here.
Devin, another kind of fun question. During some stoppages of play, I saw some of the other players from UC Davis talking to you. I would imagine you're getting what kinds of things are they saying to you? Anything Olympic related?
Yeah, a couple of guys asked me how Rio was, which is kind of a bland question, so it's kind of hard to go into depth within like 5 seconds. Another one of the guys would just say, "Hey, nice job in the Olympics," which is cool. So that means pretty much when you compete for the Team USA, pretty much everyone's rooting for you, which is very cool. And to have some fans on the other team is pretty cool as well. I think so. Hopefully. I know a few of the athletes, some of the swimmers and divers that go to Stanford, so hopefully I can, have some more leeway there.
All right, Dan. Thanks.
Cool. Thank you, guys.